Hey girl, my name is Raina, and I think I've officially had my quarter life crisis. This video is to give you some tips and tricks about what I did to survive my mental breakdown through this eclipse termalade. As always, we fall back to our systems, not our habit that we're freshly trying to develop and become better. Okay? No, girl, we fall back to our system. So, this is the system that I have in place when a crisis arrives that I'm going to share with you so to let you know what I'm doing. And if it helps, maybe that's what it's for. That's what I'm here for. It's to help. If not, then I'm so sorry for wasting your time. I apologize. So, let's get into the video. First of all, baby, life is complex. But so are we, okay? Clock that. You're making me nervous. You're making me nervous. This is my first video, so I'm like, you know what I mean? Someone arrest her. Put her under arrest. Anyways, life is complex. But honestly, I feel like we go through the same shit. I feel like a lot of us just go through the same shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? I'm not that funny, but I swear I think I am. I know I am. In my own little world, in Raina's world, I'm funny as fuck. Moving on. My first tip for you, baby, is to have the mental fucking breakdown. But there is science behind this, and I also want to pre-disclose that, baby, we're strategic over here. We're not just having mental breakdowns and crashing the fuck out. We're not crash outs. We're strategic about our mental breakdowns. We're powerful babies, bubblegum baddies. You know what I mean? So clock in. We're strategic over here. What I mean by that is you're going to set time aside to have your mental breakdown. You're going to set time aside to pop the fuck off, to feel every ounce of rage, of uncertainty, every ounce of emotion that you're feeling. I want you to look absolutely insane. And I want you to enjoy every second of it. Okay, when I'm telling you this most recent breakdown, I was laughing, crying, screaming, yelling, cussing, all of it. Errol has something to say. Excuse me, Executive Vibe Manager. What would you like to tell them? This is gonna have to be my designated microphone spoon. Yes. So, the point is for you to get it out. Because if you keep it locked up, if you shake up a bottle and you keep it bottled, you don't open that bottle, baby, all the fun happens when you open the damn bottle. Like, clock that. The fuck? No, baby, I'm not suppressing shit. We're not suppressing shit around here. Because what we feel is powerful, baby. Our rage is precious and it's sacred. Ariel just said yes. Would you like to add anything else? The queen has spoken. So, like I said, we're strategic around here. So don't go breaking shit that you are going to be mad that you broke or that you're going to be mad that you have to clean up afterwards. Let's be smart, ladies. And I'm telling you, baby, I need you hysterical. I need you walking around your apartment, walking around your house, around your room, wherever you are, screaming, yelling, making up them arguments. I need you to let that shit out, feel exactly how you're feeling, and be as mad as you want to be. Okay. Your rage is sacred and should be honored, and being able to control it is power. You must first embody it to understand it, and understand it to control it. Be mad about it, be upset about it, express it, let it out, and then lock the fuck in so we can keep moving forward. Serious side note, let's get dark and real for a moment. Baby, I need you to use your discernment. If you are in a situation where you are being abused. If you need real help, baby, get some real help. I'm not, look, I need you to be safe, okay? I don't need no one getting hurt. I don't need no one dying. I don't need any of that. So let's be smart. If you need help, baby, I'm so serious. Do what you have to do to be successful. If you know that you need to get some help, lock the fuck in, baby. I'm not playing with you. And neither is she. I love you so much. Now let's get to step 2. Tip number 2 is to reflect, accept, and write. Acronym RAW. I prefer WAR. If you want to put WAR, I feel like I'm all for that. But WAR, RAW, however you want to remember it. Girl. You're right. That was not the vibe. You're right. It was corny. That's okay. My titties were just out and look at them. So juicy. Girl. So naturally, good lord, she's always messing up my clothes with his claws, girl. The executive vibe manager has officially left. She said what she needed to say, she said her piece, and now she's out. Listen to the girl. Step number 2, reflect, accept, and write. So after you've had your mental breakdown, naturally you're gonna have clarity. If you don't have clarity after your mental breakdown, baby, I am so sorry. I cannot help you. I do not know what to tell you. You can go ahead and close this video. I am not of any help. If you have a mental breakdown and don't have clarity afterwards, I don't. Because, baby, every time I have a mental breakdown, baby, I know what the fuck's going on. Okay? I'm like, okay, I felt the shit. I've expressed it. I was mad about it. I expressed my anger. Now what am I going to do? So I reflect and I make sure, baby girl, let's lock in now, making sure that we are not falling into confirmation bias thoughts. If we're wrong, we're wrong. We take accountability over here. And even though that is a man's job and we might get an Adam's apple, we still take accountability over here. Because, baby, this Adam's apple will cut your throat. I don't know what's wrong with me. But, you know? So, what I'm saying is hold yourself to a standard. Because, baby, we're here to elevate. We're not here to stay stuck in the same thought patterns that got us to where we are. No, if we're wrong, we're wrong. We're looking at this objectively. We're going to write about it. We're going to reflect on it. We're going to accept it because, baby, it is what it is. We cannot go back in the past. We cannot change it. And a lot of pain comes from wishing that things were different. Baby girl, that's not doing shit for us. We are allowed to feel bad for ourselves. Clock that. I need to stop saying that. Do I? Yes or no? I do what I want. Seriously? A lot of pain comes from us wanting things to be different. We will literally sit here and be like, oh, I wish it wasn't this way. I wish I had a different childhood. I wish that my parents were this way. I wish my sister would have done that. I wish this. I wish that. Baby, you can't go back. Wishing about it is wasting time. We're not here to waste time. Our time is precious. We are valuable. And time keeps moving, and so do we. So sitting here wasting time, wishing that things were different, it's not doing shit for us. And baby, I'll be damned. We're not going to sit here and consciously do shit that's not doing shit for us. If it's not elevating us, if it's not contributing to me feeling good about myself or elevating me, baby, get it out of here. What are you doing here? Why are you here? Baby, bye. Adios. Anyways, okay. So, baby girl, about to get real personal. This is the Book of Shadows. The Book of motherfucking Shadows, bitch. From 2021. Oh, reliable. Look. Work with me here. Bear with me. My girl, look. We're getting it together. I'm trying. Oh, I'm doing my best. This works. Listen, pay attention. She's falling apart. Okay. She's falling apart. And so am I. But you know what? So much value in here. So much value everywhere. This is just how the world works. So look, I'm going to show you. Girl, when was this? 2021? I think I was 22. I think it was 2022. Girl, I don't know. I have to find it. But I remember I was just so over it, girl. I was like, look, there's just too much shit going on. I literally just need to strategically think about this as objectively as possible. I just need to figure this shit out. Than my other one. Here it is, the Holy Grail. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to write down the issue. We're going to write down how it made us feel, why it made us feel that way, and the lesson that we learned from it. So we'll get real personal, okay? Don't be judging me now. All right. I'm not going to do that one. That one's a little too personal. We'll do the first one. The issue was, girl, I was going through it. Let's talk about it, okay? Another time, story time, baby, because baby girl, okay, I've done been through some shit. But we move. We laugh about it, we elevate, and we get hotter. We cry as well, and that contributes to us getting hotter, and I will forever stand on that for the rest of my life. The issue was, I let someone use my car, and now it's fucked up, and my insurance is giving me the runaround, and I know my insurance is about to go up, and it's my fault for letting her use it. Girl, this bitch wrecked my car. Yeah. How was I feeling? Mad, pissed, frustrated. Why? Because I shouldn't have trusted her with my stuff, and I'm the one that has to suffer because of it. Now I don't have a car, and my insurance is trash. The lesson? You can't trust people to take care of your things. So if it's important to you, don't take the risk. This is my crisis framework. Crisis framework. Right here. Problems relatively solved. So then the next step after that is figuring out what you need to do next. Ariel approved. You heard the woman. Step number 3 is to prep and execute. The next step is to set ourselves up for success. Girl, I had to give myself a pep talk. Okay, this most recent quarter life crisis, I had to give myself a pep talk. Girl, I was walking around my room yelling. Girl, I had Ariel scared. I had Ariel terrified. She was scared as hell. She was looking at me like I was insane. I'm like, girl, I am. The fuck? Girl, you don't understand what's going on. But she's dramatic anyways, and I love her. I literally had to sit myself down. I said, girl, you are trying so hard to be in fight or flight mode. You're not in fight or flight mode anymore. You have learned lessons up to this point that you can use right now. Stop acting like you're helpless, because you're not. You are allowed to feel bad for yourself. Life sucks. This sucks. All of this, it's just fucking shitty. And I don't want to deal with this. We don't want to deal with this. We don't want this. No. But what good is it going to do to sit here and be like, I don't want this? Baby, no. That's not doing shit. So what are we going to do? We're going to pivot. We're going to adjust. We're going to feel how we feel. And then we're going to navigate. You're allowed to feel bad for yourself. Absolutely. Are we going to stay there? No. What are we going to do? We're going to pivot. We're going to adjust. Oh my gosh. I had to give my girl some privacy. We pivot and we adjust. And we get into the mindset that we need to have. We do what we need to do to get where we need to be. So that we can be sexier, hotter, and we can be our best selves. Because baby, do we not deserve to be our best self? Yeah. Yes, we do. Okay then. And also, I love being able to look back at my notebooks and just see how much elevation I've actually made and how much progress I've made. And just to see my thought process over time is so beautiful. And I'm just so grateful that I have had a journal for so long. And I feel like by the time I'm 50, girl, a whole life. Now let's get into the mindset shifts that I made during this quarter life crisis. These are like mantras, mindsets, thought processes that I've adopted. No particular order. One of them is that it doesn't matter if it's true, it matters if it's helpful. And I'm pretty sure Layla Hermosi is the one who said that. And I actually applied to work for a company and got rejected, so I'm feeling a little salty, but I still love her and I still get so much value from her content. But I am a little salty. But it is what it is. Say love you. I currently don't have a job. We can talk about that another time, though. Cue the quarter life crisis. Hello, amen. Hallelujah. Another thing is to work with yourself where you are. Girl, time management is not my thing. It's not. Setting boundaries? Nope. I'd rather not. No. So, that being said, I understand how I work. I understand how I operate. I have had enough experiences to understand what my challenges are, what I struggle with, and what I don't. Maybe I'm gonna get in where I fit in. Now is not the time for me to be adopting new habits for me to figure out how to that. No, not right now. I'm in a fucking crisis. No, now's not the time. I got shit to do. We can put that on the to-do list for later. We'll circle back around. If I don't make the small changes now, I won't change very much. And I'll be damned if I'm in the same place now in a year. No, ma'am. Nope. I don't accept denied. Next, sustainability is gradual. You don't have to jump all the way in. For it to be sustainable, it has to be gradual. Take your time, be kind, and baby, love every part of yourself. Every bitch, girl. All the shit that you don't like about yourself. Baby, be the fucking villain. Oof, and enjoy it and love every second of it. You struggle with boundaries, bitch, and I do. Make a joke about it. It is what it is. Guess what? I know it though. I know it about myself, and it has no power over me because I'm able to understand that about myself. I'm not unaware that I have this problem. I'm not unaware of this issue. But I feel like I've been talking for a while, and I just feel like 20 minutes is a long video. So, beloved baby doll, quick recap, because I know our memory's fucking stuck. And honestly, I can't stand getting at the end of a TED Talk and not remembering a damn thing. So let's make it easy for the girls. Let's understand this. Let's make it easy. Let's just make this shit easy. Quick recap. Whenever we are in the middle of a crisis, what do? Have the mental breakdown. Because we are manic fucking mermaids, and our manic magic deserves to be expressed. And baby, it is powerful. And to understand my power, I must first embrace it to understand it. And I must understand it to control it. And to control it is to control your power. And baby, that is dark feminine energy. And that is something I can get on board with. If you want to get on board, baby, come along. Get on the train. Hop on. I know you always wanted to hop on a moving train. Now's your chance. Come on, Stinkalink. Come on. After that, after we have our manic magic episode, we are going to write, accept, reflect. We're going to accept it for what it is because we cannot change it. And all we can do is move forward. We have to acknowledge our feelings, acknowledge what it is, let it be what it is, and reflect on the lessons that we learned from this and set ourselves up for success so that we can move forward. Because time keeps moving, and so do we. The last thing that we're going to do is make sure that we set ourselves up for success. We didn't learn all this shit for nothing. We didn't go through this fucking manic episode for nothing. So now what are we going to do next? And we're going to make sure that we execute it. Because baby, we're executioners. That's what we are. That's what we do. So thank you so much for coming to Raina's World. And I hope that you stay a while. Yeah, I'll see you around. Bye.